you got your breath back, ladies and gentlemen. Tremendous. And for our next bout of the evening, please welcome to the blue corner, from Bristol, Duane Barnes.
Well, while Conor McGregor was talking for the Irish this week, Shane O'Neill was fighting for them and fighting with pride. Absolutely terrific minute and a half of action. Among the best we've ever seen here at the Muay Thai Grand Prix. Making his way to the ring, and now in the ring is Duane Barnes from Elite in Stockport.
Duane Barnes!
His next fight at 72 kilos, A-class, three-minute rounds.
And now please welcome to the red corner from Central London, Sevket Cerkez!
There he is, Sevket Cerkez, number of Team Chew fighters on the card tonight. Samaraba got us off to a winning start earlier on this evening. Tai Huang's unfortunately not in action this evening, was due to be, but Carlton Liu will be in action a little bit later. Be great to see him back in the ring. And lots of good fighters repping Team Chew here in London this evening. Sevket Cerkez, no stranger to this arena, has fought here before, familiar to the crowd.
Sevket Cerkez! And this A-class Muay Thai rules bout will take place in the minus 72 kilogram division and will be contested over three-minute rounds. Introducing to you firstly, fighting out of the blue corner. At yesterday's weigh-in, he scaled 72 kilograms exactly. He brings a record of 26 fights with 15 wins, 10 losses and 1 draw. He's representing the Sweatbox Gym in Bristol. Please welcome Duane Barnes. And across the ring, fighting out of the red corner. At yesterday's weigh-in, he scaled an even 72 kilograms. With a fighting record of 20 fights, 15 wins, and only 5 defeats. He's representing Team Chew Gym in Central London. It's Sevket Cerkez!
Boxers to centre. Okay, let's have a clean fight. When I say break, touch gloves, go back to your corners, get ready.
So the third contest of the night here at the Muay Thai Grand Prix. And it's Sevket Cerkez in the red corner from Team Chew. Duane Barnes from Elite Stockport in the blue. Wasting no time getting to know each other, straight into the clinch.
Chev, renowned after that Muay Thai Grand Prix appearance where he did a spinning hook kick, or head kick knockout it was. He made it onto the highlight videos with the horrible cracking sound of his shin across somebody's head. Very tough guy. This has the makings of a good one.
Duane Barnes having to work hard early, and how much does this kind of aggressive clinching take out of you in terms of your conditioning, though?
Yeah, it's very, very tiring that, but good. I mean, Tony Miles, one of the best referees. He'll let it go. As long as you're working, he will let you work. He'll let you continue to clinch, and this is what I love to watch. Two technicians fighting for position. See, that keeps the fight moving. Great refereeing. It's great to watch. It makes a totally different fight. Makes it as it should be.
As you say, when done well, keeps it flowing nicely, but I suppose you notice when it's done poorly because it feels like there's a real break in the action.
Yeah, very much so. The referee will let them work. See, they work in and out of the clinch. They work for position. As soon as they don't, he'll be jumping on them. But this is tiring, as you pointed out.
Barnes trying to get the hands around the back of the head of Cerkez, just works an elbow through the middle. More technical stuff, this driving the knees through the middle, an exchange for both men.
Oh, solid knees there from the man in the blue corner, Duane. Those strong knees up the middle really take their toll. Oh, solid right hand from Chev.
I suppose all the while you're smothering your opponent's work. It's hard to get caught with a shot like that. Almost the closer you are, the safer you are. But as soon as he stepped out of range, he was short to mid-range, just ate the right hand. And, well, that'd be a lesson to Duane Barnes.
Yeah, this is looking like a really closely matched fight. And there's that move, signature move that we've seen so many times.
Just forced a little ripple from the crowd, and you can certainly tell who was here and who remembers that from last time.
Ooh, solid knee up the middle there from Chev. Duane Barnes walking forward, takes a body kick, but corners his man in the process. Oh.
Good. Right. Top box.
High kick there from Cerkez, but it just sent himself off balance. Right hook, and then they go into the clinch.
Good.
Oh, tiresome and hard work for both men through round number one. A lot expended in the clinch there. And you don't see that very often, but they were in the clinch for over 2/3 of that opening round. And how did you see those first 3 minutes, Dave?
Very interesting to see them square up. If we watch the replay here, Chev just catching the kick and taking his man down, but there in the clinch, this is where it really gets interesting for me. Both gents just fighting for position and both tiring each other out in the process. Duane Barnes forward the whole time, walks onto his man, closing, favouring, getting into the clinch, and he's willing to do business there, and that's what I want to see.
So a real test of
Corners, 10
conditioning
seconds.
this fight potentially as it goes on, if it goes on in the same vein.
Red corner.
Yeah, very true. They'll be hard pushed to do 3 full rounds of that. It's extremely tiring. Barnes is in the middle, ready to go.
Barnes looks in terrific condition, slightly slighter, taller of the two men, but strong as well.
Yeah, look, he's keen to clinch here, look. Walking onto his man. Finding position. Popping those strong knees up. A little bit of wrestling match going on.
Nice teep from Barnes, and then the right hand behind it forces Cerkez into the corner and instigates the clinch again. And it seems to be him, as you say, who's
Look at his
taking
use of his arms there. Barnes is really good at using his forearm to maneuver and position Chev exactly where he wants him. That right arm in the face, left arm now in the face, causing that gap and that opening. Looking to set up the spinning elbow, didn't quite work for him that time. But he looks very dangerous in the clinch. Chev's no pushover.
But he's almost being a bit out-hustled at the moment. He's just constantly being forced back, being bustled into corners, onto the ropes.
Right, look at this. This is all Duane Barnes holding position there. That little punch was just a maneuver for position, but he's very, very good at using his forearms to create the distance that he needs to pop those knees in. Look here, pulling down on the head, big knee up the middle.
And for all Cerkez's strength and size, there's the spinning hook kick. Didn't land cleanly. For all his strength and size, Dave, he hasn't been able to impose himself as I think he would have liked to on Duane Barnes so far.
Yeah, opposite. Barnes is walking onto him and taking him. Needs to not drop his hands against someone who's such a good kicker as Chev. But look at there, again, forearms locking for position. Chev just locking him up there so he can't work, so the referee will break them. But again, Barnes just storming towards his man. Doesn't matter, referee says carry on.
So
Unfortunately,
again,
boys. It was an accident, you continue.
Nice elbow there from Barnes, again forcing Cerkez into the corner as he's spent such a large proportion of the contest so far.
Yeah, this is going to be a real test of who is the fitter man here, and Barnes looks fit. He's coming forward the whole time, look.
Not only does he look fit, Dave, he just looks like he's undeterred by the shots that are coming at him. There's no facial grimace, there's no expression of discomfort. And even though Cerkez has landed a few shots here, spinning elbow, Barnes continuing to come forward. And not only is he going to test the conditioning of Cerkez, but is he going to start breaking his heart if he keeps walking through the best that Cerkez has got to give?
That work there, left hand in the mouth, just pushing him off balance, pushing his head out the way. Barnes is good, really good. Oh, but he drops his hands as he steps out. And that is dangerous. Man, this is getting tough.
Well, certainly the early morning road work, the extra hours in the gym, the conditioning, the strength, all preparing your body for a kind of contest like the one in front of us at the moment. And just see Duane Barnes, his domination of the clinch, in which they spent so much of the first 2 rounds. Nice elbow there, but I think he tried to return the favour almost immediately. Uppercut there on the inside, but really, for all that Cerkez was trying to sort of work his way out of the clinch, he was never really able to fully do so on his own terms, Dave. Is that the impression you got as well?
Yeah, I'd say so. Chev was doing better, being on the outside, kicking, throwing his shots. They're reading that spinning kick. It's a bit of a signature move, and it's not something that you should pull it out every so often, not all the time. Use it as a surprise. But Barnes is just walking his man down, and he's tiring him out. Chev staying in the seat a bit longer. How draining has that been? That's the key question.
Well, Barnes has just got the facial expression of a man that looks to be extremely comfortable with what's in front of him.
Good closing the ring down from Barnes there. Chev just trying to do what he should do, stay on the outside move.
See Barnes, as soon as he gets an opportunity to pull Cerkez into the clinch, just above our commentary position here at ringside.
Again, using his forearms to create that gap. Not quite utilising it, but great positioning from both men there.
And as he goes to step into kind of clinch range, Dave, it seems as if Cerkez is trying to throw, but a lot of the good work of him is being read and just smothered, giving Barnes the opportunity to close that gap, pull him into the clinch.
Yep, some nice work there.
Break.
Oof, spinning elbow attempt, but on the forearms of Barnes. Again, Barnes just lining up, using those forearms to keep that distance, pushing the head down. Every time he's pushing the head down, Chev is having to work hard to stay on his feet, and that's all tiring work. Oh!
Well, again, I think Dave, he read it well, managed to just muffle the impact. He had the glove high up by his chin, covered up, and didn't seem to affect him at all. Now, every time that Cerkez throws and hits skin, I think he's hoping that something will be effective, but every time Barnes just walks straight forward. He can really fight, this guy.
Yeah. This is a great matchup, though. This is what I want to see, a quality matchup with two very dangerous men, well matched.
Now Barnes
really testing each other and taking each other to the limits. I feel Chev getting the better of the knees there. Like, sometimes I think Barnes is looking for position a little bit too much and just missing that knee or that elbow, which Chev gets there first every time with a knee.
A couple of nice body kicks from Cerkez. Of course, begins to celebrate prematurely. High kick there, just glancing off the neck of Barnes, who again keeps marching forward, keeps putting the pressure on.
Hands round the waist as he does, both men. We enter the last sort of 30 seconds of this bout. Chev looks like he's feeling the pace of the fight a little bit. Barnes just has that one direction, forward, forward, forward. He's like the Terminator.
Cerkez landed the right hand, but I don't think there's anything behind it. Just worn thin action. Missed the elbow on the way down, Barnes.
I think, to be fair to him, he pulled it a little bit, which he should, just because he noticed that Chev had hit the floor. What a great matchup.
Well, both men raised their hands aloft. Difficult one to call, this. Well, Cerkez believes that he's got the victory. Dave, just talk us through how you saw that.
Superb. Watch the replays now. Look at that, jumping deep to the face. Chev just brushes it off. There's that knee, but then Barnes catching it and taking his man to the floor. Very evenly matched, these two. As we go to the judges' scorecards for the official results.
I felt he won the first round.
And ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause for both men, please. And after 3 excellent rounds of action, your ringside judges have reached a split decision in favor of your winner. Fighting out of the red corner, it's Sevket Cerkez. And show your appreciation for our very game runner-up, Duane Barnes.